Okay, good day, gentlemen and ladies. It's no longer news that in the ongoing FIFA Club World Cup 2025, PSG has made it to the final after defeating Real Madrid 4 goals to nil yesterday. And PSG they'll be facing Chelsea on Sunday in the final. And I can tell you for free that a lot of Chelsea fans are scared. Yes, that is the gospel truth. A lot of Chelsea fans are scared that the same PSG that humiliated Inter Milan in the UEFA Champions League some months ago, 5 goals to nil, defeated Atletico Madrid about 4 goals to nil, I think so, if I can still remember. Defeated Bayern Munich, trashed Real Madrid yesterday, even Inter Miami, and all those defeats, they never conceded a single goal. That tells you the ruthlessness that comes with PSG. But remember, while going for before the commencement of the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup in the United States of America, remember Chelsea were the underdogs. Yes, in fact, nobody expected Chelsea to come this far. Looking at our poor performance in the or our struggles to make the top four in the Premier League, and you know our previous last 2 seasons performance that got us in the Conference League last season, and yeah, fortunately we lifted the trophy, but it's really not that good all the same. Most people really did not expect Chelsea to come this far, but there's something that most Chelsea fans are forgetting. This is Chelsea. All right. This is Chelsea. There's something in Chelsea that when they get to the final, they always make sure they deliver in most cases. Not too long that Chelsea started misbehaving when it comes to the final matches. But of recent, I'll tell you that the underdogs are doing well. All right. Now, I understand the fears that comes with PSG. Their coach, Luis Enrique, he's a very tactical coach, a very good one at that. In fact, some may want to wonder if he is about performing better than Prime Guardiola. That is just an argument for another day. But again, look at the wings of PSG. There we have Dway on the right hand side, and then the number 7 man that came from Napoli. His name is so difficult for me to pronounce. Kra something something. I can't get his name correctly. And then you have them Osman Dembele that moves in with the speed of light. You have Hakimi. You have Fabio Ruiz. You have Nuno Mendes. A lot of them. In fact, there is no weak link in the PSG. Yes, that is the gospel truth. There is no weak link. As far as the complete PSG first 11 is concerned, they are all good, down to their goalkeeper, down to their coach. All right. But again, if Chelsea want to defeat PSG, they need to first of all understand that despite the fact that PSG are excellent, they are not invisible. All right. PSG are not invisible. You can still defeat them. All right. My only fear for Chelsea now is that my only fear is for Enzo Maresca not to experiment. Enzo Maresca, my only fear is for you not to experiment. Do not experiment in the final. Do not play Rhys James in the midfield. Play him in his natural position. Do not put Malo Gusto in the midfield. If you want to put him in the, but I'll prefer you put Rhys James in the natural position that he belongs. And please, Sanchez, our goalkeeper, please, I beg you with anything you believe in. Maresca, Enzo Maresca, our coach, Sanchez, and if he's going to play Nicholas Jackson, oh my God. I just pray those 3 people, they perform well if Nicholas Jackson is going to play. But left for me, I would have preferred Dilap to start the lineup to start. Yes, Dilap top 9. Then Jao Pedro will be playing from the left wing. Then Pedro Neto from the right wing. In the midfield, we may have Palmer, Enzo, and Caicedo. Of course, at the back we have James, we have Colwill, we have Colwill, we have Chaloba, and then Cucurella. That is if he wants to play Caicedo, Palmer, and Enzo. All right. Now, if he Endo rather, those two names are confusing me. Now, if he don't want to play them like that, how about he plays Lavia, Caicedo, and Endo Fernandez in the midfield, and then he can push Palmer to play from the right wing, Pedro Neto from the left wing, and then João Pedro to play as a striker because he have the force. And then again, we will the PSG will be playing without Pachau. I think so. Yes, you understand. While Dilap and Jackson can come from the bench. So we have two options now. If we can play any of this formation, I believe we can hold. One thing about PSG is that if you can challenge them in the midfield, their midfielders will not have that effort, that chance to feed their wingers. And again, never you play a high line against PSG. You saw what Real Madrid was doing yesterday, playing a high line against PSG. They will punish you. Yeah, their players have the speed and the dribbling skills. Their players move with the speed of light. Look at Osman Dembele. Look at Due. Look at Hakimi. Look at the number 7 guy. His name is so difficult. I can't remember the full name. That came from Napoli. Look at Fabio Ruiz. You know, they are good and they utilize every opportunity that they have. I can tell that if PSG have 8 shots on target, like 8 shots on target, they are likely to score 3 or 4 of them. So those guys are not the kind of guys that you want to play with or experiment with. You are not a scientist. You are a football coach, Enzo Maresca. So tomorrow, on Sunday rather, play their players in their natural wing. And again, Chelsea fans, PSG are not invisible. We can defeat them on Sunday. That is the gospel truth. Because this is Chelsea that dealt with prime Barcelona, the era of prime Lionel Messi, PK, um, um, PK, a lot Iniesta, Xavi. Then Pep Guardiola was their coach. All right. So PSG, they are not invisible. All right. We can defeat them if we play the players in their right positions. If our goalkeeper Sanchez, if his pullouts are accurate, our midfield is intact. If our midfield can tackle that of PSG, then Cucurella can help us handle the wingers, and again, James can help us handle the number 7 guy from Napoli. With that, we are going to defeat PSG. I'm expecting 2-1 in favor of Chelsea or 1-0 in favor of Chelsea. Either way, it's going to be a 1-goal difference. No penalties. That's my prediction. But again, Chelsea can defeat PSG. I believe in Chelsea.